Subscribe to Highest Good, where we tell you your future.
Nice to have you back, Taurus. On Monday, Mercury will start its slowdown from this week onwards, and that will trigger your chest area. This can bring some emotional issues, and you have to stay away from arguments. Your lower lobes of the liver are also active. This is a good time for expanding your lungs, so breathing exercise will be ideal. Brisk walking will help you to have a healthy heart. Don't get into any rigorous workouts without expert advice. There will be a lot of work-related stress too. Ear and shoulder pain can also come up due to Venusian transit. What you need is more rest and sleep. There is so much on your cosmic platter this week that it's hard to know where to start. Your heart is racing at the start when the moon gives you a boost. Your love will love it. You'll need it midweek when dinner at home with your love will lead to delightful consequences later. On Tuesday, overall the week is good, beginning with your motors humming in high gear because of the moon in your sign. Fun is promised at the local, followed by a fabulously romantic round of parties, ego-boosting entertainments, and general good times later in the week. An old flame may reappear. Watch communications with family and home safety as Mercury hits the back button today. The moon glows with retro Venus and romantic potential is written all over it. More than one flame will light up your love life, so circle this date in your diaries. They don't come much better than this. On the weekend comes the solstice when you will be more conscious of your family needs, household affairs, and sentimental connections. Entertaining one of those flames at home is sure to boost your ego. Don't be too picky. You may make new contacts, start a new venture, get good news, or renovate your residence. On Wednesday, the romantic flavor is very tasty this week, especially if you're planning to hang out with your pals. After a reasonably good day, the cosmos smacks you down as the moon staggers into your 12th house of secrets and sorrows. Today's day brightens up a lot as the moon skitters into your sign, so at least you'll have your wits about you as Mercury turns retrograde in your financial house. Do you really want it? Do you really need it? Tonight is ideal for finding love, so dress up and sparkle. Your thoughts turn more to finances and values today, but the romantic potential is still high. You'll need to revise your set of values today with the moon pumping energy into your financial sector. But just because finance is in the frame is no reason to ignore the sexy hints that will be cast in your direction. On Thursday, you may have necessary dealings with people in authority or take authority yourself. Be attentive to those who rely on you. Take notes and document everything as misunderstandings and confusion reign. There has been quite some confusion swirling around the domicile thanks to the chilly cosmic winds. But nothing to say you shouldn't enjoy the ambience of a romantic end to the week when the sociable scales will surely shine in social situations. Get down and boogie, for the potential for sinking into the arms of someone scrumptious is seriously strong. Explore the sensual on the weekend when life's secrets are ready to be unraveled. Today's day is seriously romantic and some of you will be ready to commit. Career and public life takes a turn for the better. Be ready for some big changes in the weeks ahead. On Friday, Mercury will aspect your knees and chest area, and that too in a complex mode. Stay away from all kinds of arguments with family members. Try to do some breathing exercises if your health permits. This is a good time to go for a blood test and to check your sugar level. During this week, you may get stress-related issues and you should take enough rest. Most of the discomfort can arise in the neck and shoulder area. Muscle related issues can also come up during this phase. This sector also indicates hands, and there can be lot of work with hands as well. On Saturday, the end of the week is fabulous for romance and for children, so why not plan a weekend getaway to somewhere nearby but nice? So you can all share in the lunar limelight. Nonetheless, home's best for the weekend. Enjoy domestic pleasure. Saturday night is perfect for cozying up together when the kids have gone to bed, so enjoy this moment. Your domestic sector marks a turning point with regard to the renovation or redecoration of the family house or the restructuring of the family circle. Unfortunately, Mercury turns tail, creating confusion and financial dislocation, especially with credit, loans, and shared finances. You are always interested in the call of the wild, but this week intensifies the interest in life's mysteries. Today's aspect reveals that some experimentation in an old deserted church will raise your interest to the throbbing thrill of ecstasy. Nevertheless, you are occupied mainly this week with finances, insurances, inheritances, shared finances, and the likes. Your interest is at least in two directions. These are sex and death and who controls the money. On Sunday, it's a fabulously fiery start boosting a fascination with all things foreign and far, far away. Mercury turns retrograde in your 8th house this week, so extravagance could come all too easily. Joint arrangements with money may feature, which means you really need to read the fine print. Matters of inheritance and insurance are delayed, so have patience. Although your mind has been occupied with matters financial lately, the Moon and Venus get together later this week and combine with a new moon in your sector of sex, money, and life's mysteries. The menu for the selective you is attractive and varied. This moment stimulates action in your shared financial zone where you will be looking up to sew up the future. Why not use your open-hearted charms to get your way with the boss or some influential money magnate? Today will bring luscious creatures to your lands. A wider range of options open up in the sexual world as desires and passions mesh together. As the sun enters your sign, we will see a new moon, and be prepared to explore the more complex side of your personality, and if necessary, give yourself some self-analysis. It will be an enlightening experience. Take care when other people's money comes into the picture. Keep the credit line under control.
Money and career.
On Monday, investments made without proper contemplation will always have adverse repercussions. As the week starts, your financial situation will re-stabilize. Remember, do not take any financial decisions in a hurry without analyzing all the pros and cons. Overall, the week seems to be very good for matters pertaining to your finance and money. Refrain from real estate and property deals as they will not prove to be very profitable for you. You will be able to manage your finances very well, especially from this week onwards. On Tuesday, financial benefits from relatives on the maternal side is a distinct possibility. Businessmen will also make a substantial amount of profit by dealing with companies located overseas. Investments made in the past will yield moderate fruits. Do not try to cut corners and earn money quickly. Such unethical ways of earning will always end in a disaster. On Wednesday, you will find yourself in a philosophical state of mind. You will be able to see things for what they are really rather than what they appear to be. You are unlikely to try and swim against the tide today. Given your mental state, you will take things as they come to you, one at a time. Some bad news could come your way and likely keep your mind convulsed with stress. On Thursday, you are enthusiastic about mixing with people and you will feel like combining business and leisure. You will be encouraged to take part in group activities as you have the ability to work and have fun at the same time. It is, as a matter of fact, you may emerge wiser from others' ideas. This day, you will be prone to be stubborn and uncompromising in your business and professional dealings and thereby inviting unnecessary problems. On Friday, the moon urges you to guard against the tendency and conduct yourself cordially and amiably with your colleagues and clients. The day will turn out well for executives and administrators. Do not fret too much about the work in hand. Things will turn out fine. Routine work bores you and today you will go all out to break free from the shackles of boredom. The results, however, may not be as dramatic. You will have to depend on your children, if any, to rescue you from the tyranny of routine. Monetary gains can be expected either in the form of inheritance of ancestral property or as an increment in your basic salary. On Saturday, you will wish to display your social prestige and monetary clout in front of your relatives, but you have to pay a heavy price for that. Your past experience will teach you something which will stand in good stead for future dealings. No matter how far you go, there is always a horizon that you desire to reach. And what holds true for all outer projections of life most certainly holds true for one's inner self as well. Bear this in mind as you strive to improve yourself in as many as possible. You might consider part-time courses and crash courses to help increase your skills and double your efficiency. Self-improvement is a never-ending process. On Sunday, financial doldrums are headed your way today. In order to seek what you desire, expect shelling out a hefty price. You might just net those short-term goals in the evening. Your zodiac foretells large and important business deals will end the day on a high note. Today you may be able to undertake travel for business or pleasure purposes. It may be a busy day for you work-wise and you may not be able to completely focus on your family or family issues. Try your luck in the stock market today as it may prove beneficial for you today.
To get your daily prediction updates from our team of psychics, subscribe to Highest Good and click on the bell notification and never miss a prediction.